All right, Colt Emerson, 8 years, $92 million before he even debuts in the big leagues. That's a record. It's bigger. Jackson Chourio, by the way, did like 8-year, $85 million deal before he got to the big leagues, and it's starting to work out for him. He's starting to really figure things out and break out. And honestly, look, I was surprised when I first saw it. I woke up to the news and I was like, whoa, okay. But when you break it down, and this is when you really dive into it, when you talk about is it a team friendly or a player friendly, this is a really good deal for Colt Emerson. And here's why. Look, if he struggles, we all know, if he gets hurt, things don't click. He's protected financially, of course. He can run off into the sunset with a ton of cash. I get all that, right? That makes sense. But even if he's just an average big leaguer, think about the normal part. League minimum for 3 years, it's around $700K or 700 plus. Sometimes they give little bonuses. Then you hit arbitration. So you got your 3 years of pre-arbitration. Then arbitration sets in, and you're talking, year one, call it, if he's a mediocre player, 3 to 5 mil, and then if he's decent, it's 10 mil, and then he could push towards $15 million, right? So that's still in the $30 to $40 million range before he gets to free agency. Obviously, well below. We're talking 95 million, well below that. So this deal blows past that for those foundational years for him. Because look, free agency, it's hard to get to. And then to sign a multi-year deal, right? It's not just automatic. So this isn't just some situation where he's taking a massive discount, right? Where it's like, he signs his long-term deal before he gets to the big leagues, and then it looks silly years later. No, what the Mariners have really done here, they're paying now for those few years of free agency, just those few years, really, when you think about it. And we're talking, 2032. So they're taking a punt now for 2032. And if he turns into the player they think he's going to be, this deal looks really smart in a few years. And there are also incentives that can push this closer to $130 million. I don't have all the details just yet. So again, very similar to the Julio Rodriguez deal. When you saw him sign that 12-year deal, you're thinking, oh man, is this going to be a mistake if he just blows up? But I think there's some incentives here which make it obviously really smart for the player, but also for the team. It's pretty fair. But look, here's the bigger picture. If you're a Mariners fan, man, you should love this, man. Like, I hear this every offseason. What are they going to do? Who are they going to go get? Because what this tells you is they're investing in their core players, Julio, Cal, and now Colt, all premium, up the middle players, right? Obviously catcher, shortstop, center field. And you can build a franchise around that, right? Having those core players. And teams don't commit like this. They don't. I know you think there's all these extra extensions going on. They don't commit like this, especially the way they've put this together up the middle. Unless they really believe in the player and the person. Everything I've heard about Colt, great teammate, great worker, great human being. And oh yeah, the talent is, of course, real. This is your future shortstop, and it's pretty evident now. And I've had a few interactions with him. He's doing a summer camp for me. Go to nextgenbaseball.com in August. I can't wait for that. So everything you hear, it matches, right? On the field and especially off the field. And the bottom line is now you have a catcher, shortstop, and center field up the middle, locked in for pretty much close to the next decade. Think about that core of players that you can build around. So let me know what you think. Let me know, is this kind of crazy to think that it's 8-year deal? Are you happy about it? Let me know. You can let me know wherever you're watching this, or you can go to topstep.com. I'd love to hear from you.